The real world unscripted.
Off the right way. Welcome back, everyone. This is the Real World Unscripted. You see, I got my man Marquise and Nico. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. You feel me? They're eager to talk, so I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Tell us where you're from. You know, a couple of stats about you. You feel me? So we can run it up.
My name is Miko from Ohio. Not from Ohio. Fuck. I think the one is getting to me. From New Jersey, moved out to Ohio. What was that? Originally like 2017, and moved away for a little bit, then came back in like 2022. At Quave at Cheesecake Factory. That was it.
If you don't know about the Cheesecake Factory, you don't know about us. Marquise, where you from, man?
Marquise from Cambridge, Ohio. A little small.
Do-ragged up, you feel me? You feel me? We gotta bring something into it.
You gotta bring a little something. That's my little flavor.
You feel me?
A little flavor. Fresh cut and everything you don't even know. But hey, Cambridge, Ohio. Moved to Columbus 2017 when I graduated. Went to Ohio State on a scholarship. 3 years. Went for physical therapy. Wasn't my thing. Withdrew, ended up at the Cheesecake Factory
with these guys.
Hey, life will put you right where you need to be. So,
but then again, though, you know it's perfect for you, bro. So like, just like Nico, he took that break from school, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you guys didn't do any at all.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So if you ever got to that point, 3 years, you know, if you got to that point, just like, you feel me, some of my homeboys, you feel me, I'll be like telling them, like, at least you did this amount.
I'm in the cybersecurity program at OSU right now.
Yeah, and how is that?
It's been good, bro. Hey, I'm trying to get everybody on it, so
I
think this is a life-changing experience for real.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they equip you with, like, they set it up to where you learn and succeed rather than you gotta learn, and if you're not, you're on your own. Like they want to get people out into the field, so it's like they make it. You got tutors, you got before and after office hours, you got all kinds of TAs. Yeah. So it's like it's been smooth so far.
Hell yeah.
That's what I fucking love about OSU, man. It's like they are just so invested in your education. Not just like in your textbook, they want you to go out and basically like find internships.
Rather than just like a money grab, like to get people through the program. They really they care. Like,
that's crazy because when you said that, you feel me? I'm thinking like more like if you look at the smaller schools, like the D2 schools and stuff like that. Yeah. I honestly feel like those are money grabs, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of colleges,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of colleges is, you know what I mean? But like you said, you know, Ohio State, you know, and I realized this just this past year. Like they want you to get internships. They want you to get a big name, bro, so it looks good on the university.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like you were like out of state students. I think I remember I was paying like $50,000 at one point a year, bro, and like. Honestly, was it a lot of money? Yeah, but they put opportunities in your fucking face.
Yeah.
Like, they give you tools to succeed. Mm-hmm. And, like, you don't even have to go out and find it, bro. Like, they're just emailing you, hey, this. So, like, I mean, I think isn't Ohio, like, have the most universities in a state in all of the nation?
But we have
that sounds like it would be
it sounds like Bowling Green. But we got Bowling
Green. Xavier.
Right? Yes. Cincinnati. OU. That's 5 major.
Right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Major big schools. Youngstown State. That's a D1 school.
You got Otterbein,
ODU.
Like those are all. We got universities. We got places.
And that's crazy.
How many of those universities are actually money grab schools? You know.
You can argue every school is to some degree.
You could.
For me personally, physical therapy, right? I went, and they're making me take all kinds of different classes that have nothing to do with the career that I want to do, just so they can get those extra funding. Oh, you're gonna make me take chemistry to learn about the human body. That doesn't make sense to me. In my head, it didn't.
Yeah.
But you want me to take this class, pay for all this, pay for the labs, but make it the hardest class, something that doesn't even pertain to my major, rather than this boot camp, this cybersecurity. It's beeline. You're gonna pay for what you need to know.
Yeah,
you're straight to it. So there's different aspects of things that could be looked at as a cash grab. Because when am I ever gonna apply? Being a physical therapist, when would I ever use chemistry in my life? Other than to know what water
some
is.
Of those classes,
I agree with you on that. Go ahead.
But some of those, like the reason why they have you take like these speed drives is some of them are wean out classes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I believe you need it for a lot of like doctors, whatever. You need a lot of wean out classes, but like I don't know.
But why would you want to weed out people who's paying to go to school?
You don't want to waste their money.
But at the same time, the tests and there's other things that'll show you that they can do to prove that they either know it or don't, as opposed to throwing in a random hard class to be like, all right, what can you do with that? So it's like,
But
that's
some
true.
people are terrible test takers.
Exactly,
too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Some people are able to break down a whole solution and
Yeah.
problem in front of you, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to that paper and that pen,
Anxiety,
you
whatever.
got
plays
people
it for.
around you getting up, leaving early, earlier than you. Now you feel like you got to rush.
Yeah, now you feel like you're dumb because
like,
they're over here
doing
done.
quicker, and bro,
That's just crazy.
Huh?
That's
It's
just
crazy, bro. You
Bro, I
feel
took an
me?
exam on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday,
Mhm.
and bro, this kid finished the chemistry exam within like 15 minutes.
But for all we know, he could have looked at that thing and been like, "No, this ain't me."
Yeah, this ain't me. All right, let me go ahead and
There's
just go ahead and get out of
perspective.
here.
Yeah.
There's perspective.
Yeah.
You can never know truly, but
Yeah.
but when you see that from your perspective, you're like, "Hey,
You're like, damn,
Yeah,
he's
like,
gone.
he cooked, man,
he's
like,
gone.
fuck.
You're like, man,
I
I
took
should have
a-
went out the other night."
I took this business and stats class. If you went to OSU, you know business stats 2320 and 2321.
I took 2320.
You took 2320?
I took 2320.
You passed it?
But I took entrepreneur. So whenever I was like,
You see,
hey, you feel like the background story. The hands, you know, I was about to start.
Right.
So whenever I decided not physical therapy that third year, I was like, damn, what am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, entrepreneurship's the route. So I went in business. Bro, when I tell you that semester, my junior year, that was a chop semester for me. So, but I was in.
Business, but the crazy thing is, bro, because you're not the only one.
Entrepreneurship class was dope though.
But you're not the only one that felt that. Because I
Yeah.
feel right now as if this semester I'm in is probably one of the hardest semesters I got 4 economic classes.
Yep.
Different economic classes. So I'm thinking
That's
about
enough in
you know
itself,
what I'm
right
saying? That's enough. And then I have business stats 2320.
How many
Now-
credit hours are you, like 15, 16?
I'm 16 right now.
16?
16 right now, yeah. But the thing is, though, I'm in my last year. You feel me? Last 2 semesters. So I'm in my head like, C's get degrees, baby. You feel me? I'm like, see, but I don't want to like
Hey,
say that.
push for excellence,
But
push for excellence, but be satisfied with passing.
I'm okay with it, bro. Because of the
That shit's real like horror.
This is degree.
Because I'm a first gen,
Yeah.
right? So
Being
to me,
there is
it's
enough.
not even about like excel. I can make my daughter excel next time.
Yeah.
I can make my son excel.
Right.
But me,
It's
having
me,
a degree at
first
least,
run through.
they can look and be like,
Pop
"Oh,
did it."
Pop did it." You feel me?
It's a
Pop did it.
foundation.
And that to me, like, because I was thinking about trying to go to law school and trying to do all that, bro. You feel me? And I'm like,
You can still do that.
you don't know. Yeah, you still can do that. You feel me? And I'm not shorting myself or anything, but I'm just also thinking like, well, Quave, let's think about it, right? Well, but then again, I hear business stats 2320 is the hardest class of life, bro. Of life. I hear it, bro. And it's literally, it's real world problems. I'm not saying it's not real world problems, but some people, I'm like the questions and all that, I'm like, what the Anywho.
I'm in stats class right now, man, and I sit that bitch and I'm just like, my teacher used to come up to me the first like few weeks of class, man. I sit right up the front. She would come up and she'd like, "You okay?"
Hey, she saw Buddy going through it.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, fine."
You look distraught. my boy.
Distraught.
Bro, I would have to go home and rewatch that whole damn lecture. She has it recorded on YouTube.
Yeah, let me go ahead and watch this shit, bro.
I gotta
I'll
watch
be
it back.
watching too. You feel me? Sometimes. More of the story, y'all. There's weed out classes that you better be prepared for. As you can hear from us three, there's weed out classes. Just stay ahead. But we're gonna get off the topic of the school stuff right now, right? Let's talk about business. Let's talk about business for a little bit, right? We had the opportunity. We both know that he has a great business going on, entrepreneurship, you know. And I don't know if you think this, but I think like fighting and stuff like that, that's entrepreneurship.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a
absolutely.
business of
That's a
itself
name for yourself.
if you take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So I put that into that category
I
too.
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So like, as far as you guys, you know, you guys had a little more time over here than me. I'm not saying you're old, but damn it.
Don't run wise. We're wiser. Just like you wise.
Hey, them grades are about to kick in.
Hey, that salt and pepper, baby. Hey, don't make me.
What do you think about the hat, bro? That's
Hey.
My shit too, though. My shit too, you feel me? But
Salute,
yeah,
man.
Sean, okay, like, what is some things you know going through life, going through your 20s right now? And we're all still in our 20s right now. You feel me? But you're almost at the end of your 20s. Going through.
Hey, it ain't even a bad thing.
It's not a
My
bad thing.
mindset shifted.
It's for
It's
real.
hey,
But how is it though? Like, what have you learned from like that 21 age when you started drinking
Yo.
to that, let's say 28, 29, where life started getting serious? So what
Yep.
do you guys think about like prioritization. Like, what do you have to say as far as advice to people like my age, you feel me, 24, and figuring it out right now?
I feel like that's a super loaded question,
Right.
but I feel like it's been like real up and down in the sense of whenever I was around that 21 age, there's a lot of pressure of you need to do this by this. Like there's a time stamp on things, and I had like pressures on me and whatever, and I'm still figuring out, do I even know what I want to do?
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to navigate my own emotions while dealing with OSU and being on my own and turning up.
Yeah, right.
Living on my own and having bills and being stressed. So there's a lot of stressors that come in the early, at least the early 20s. And then as you go on, you start to like get a more accurate representation of how the world really is. Until you really start paying bills and get out there on your own and see what really can happen. It is.
It's rough.
So then you use those experiences, and I just turned 26, so where I'm at now, it's like, I feel like I've done and used the whole beginning half to learn so much, and I made my mistakes, but at the same time, I needed that, and I want to get those out of the way, because now I actually have something like, all right, I can take these experiences and turn it into this, and this worked for me, and this is how maybe my time went to waste messing with this, or I could have been doing this, but like 20s is like a great time to start doing that and experimenting, making those mistakes, because 30s when it really gets active.
Yeah, for
like
real.
We're getting in the best shape of our life. This is when we really know the most in our life. Our pockets are getting deeper. Like you can really start making some momentum in the 30s to coast you into the 40s, where I'm trying to be kicking it when I'm in my 40s.
Who are you telling?
So, but
golf every day.
That's what I'm saying. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. So it's like, I feel like now I have a very good blueprint, and whether it's with work or school, relationships, whatever that may be, of what not to do and how I could have moved differently and how to move forward. So I'm excited for the third. Everybody over here like, damn, 30. I'm over here like,
but
come
you
on.
excited because you look forward to what's next.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think like what you're saying is like a great point. Like I feel that our society, especially like growing up, I mean, I have like 3 years over you, but like,
that ain't nothing. That's nothing though. 3 years would be that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. You better go.
All day in this chair talking to the young bloods. Like,
Yeah, for real. That's why I'm trying to get as much knowledge as possible.
Bro, it's quick. It's a flash.
Yeah.
Man, all those cliche. I'm sorry to cut you off, but those corny sayings like, "Hey, make it count," because it's a blink of an eye, or you'll miss those. That's
real though.
That's
Yeah.
real.
it's just so true.
Yeah.
Because look, yesterday we were kids watching cartoons, eating cereal, man.
At the crib with all your cousins.
No worries.
At the crib with all your cousins.
At grandma's house.
At grandma's
Now we
house.
over here worrying about
Good
how we're
breakfast
going to get
on
them all
the oh my
together
goodness.
to get a reunion.
Yeah.
Over here talking about our stressors like that. But back to what you were saying, though. So
But I just feel like, like growing up right there was like, 18 you go to fucking college,
Yeah.
21 you fucking graduate, 24, 25 you gotta get married. have
family,
kids.
right there.
It's just like when you have those times to make those fucking mistakes.
Exactly.
Like
Because if I have a family, you don't have much
You
room
don't
for
have
mistakes.
time. You don't have
fucked up,
time.
man. Fucking little Sally's gonna be fucking on the court.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's
You're
life.
trying to be perfect for your wife. I feel like you're trying
Exactly.
to be perfect for your kids.
And you don't even know what you want.
And you don't even know what you want. And I feel like this is a great topic to get to, boys.
Yeah.
We're, as men, we struggle with not only being heard, in a sense, because I feel like a lot of the times we're so worried about our situation and trying to provide.
Dude, I have that problem so bad.
And I feel like that is insane. It's crazy to say, but it's the truth. But I also want to get to the point where your wife, right? Your wife is they said that's probably one of your biggest decisions in life.
Oh, it's
right.
It might be the biggest decision in your life.
Right. So I asked you this. I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I wanted an answer from both of y'all, right? 50-50 and no traditional wife,
Yeah.
100-0 traditional wife.
You're asking what we prefer, or what?
What would you take? What would you take? So when I say traditional wife, right? I'm thinking more so the wife that who doesn't complain about the cooking, who doesn't complain about the cleaning.
Right. Has a meal.
You know what I'm saying? Take care of the
laundry.
kids. And you know that at the end of the day, you feel me, if she wanted to, she could work, she could stay home and take care of the kids if she wanted to.
Absolutely.
But then you also have that that 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Where when it's 50-50, she's not going to be your traditional wife. She's not going to be, jumping to make food. She's not going to be,
You know, have that little oomph about her.
She don't have that little oomph, I take care of my own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what would you guys as men, you feel me, and trying to picture your future, what would you choose? Ooh, my goodness. Somebody give us some coffee.
I got you.
Somebody give us some coffee.
Me personally, I think it's a blend. I think why not both? Because for me personally,
it has to be a third option.
right. When we're young right now, right? Let's get this 50-50. Let's get this money. Let's lock in. Get it up as much as we want. And I have plans. Like I said, cybersecurity, I have my own goals. So within the next couple of years, I feel like I'm gonna get to a place to where you don't gotta work, baby. Take care of hey. But if she wants to, I don't want her to be in the house in a mindset to where she feels like that's all she's good for or whatever. So if you want to have a little job, whatever, do you? I really don't think there's a pressure either way. Would it be nice to not have to worry about cooking or whatever? Absolutely. Who doesn't want to come home from work to a home cooked meal, whatever? But at the same time, you still get that. I don't know. You get that one-on-one connection cooking together. So it's like it's a balance of everything. So I don't know if that answered the question.
No, it does because you want a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Like obviously, I want you to be able to take care because that one-on-one time with your kids, the mother and the kids, that's valuable. So I want you to be able to take care of our kids, nurture our kids, but at the same time, I want to be there too. So you don't have to let me work 100% and you be at home. It could be a 75, 25.
If you wanted to, you could.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to where you have to.
I like that 75-25.
75-25. Because let me
75-25.
Let me carry the weight a little bit, but like you don't gotta sit down and watch me.
Right. And now when I'm saying as far as the 50-50, right? I'm talking only financials.
Financials.
Right. So what and I love your 75-25 because I feel like 75-25 that's all around perspective that I have in relationships, right? Where you have, I'm gonna go to work and bust my ass for my wife, my kids, make sure they got. But at the end of the day, if my wife feel like she needs some time off, take it.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Let me know.
Absolutely.
All you gotta do. I feel like what we're lacking in this generation though is the communication. The communication.
It's not. That's in every generation. Communication is the key to everything.
It lacks so fucking much, man. And I'm huge on communication.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what's going on. Even man.
I say that though. If I don't communicate with you, that's because I don't like you.
And I don't say shit to you. I don't like you.
Yeah, but
you know, works in progress too, by the way.
For
At the same time, but
go ahead, continue.
I was talking to someone before when I was. I don't know.
he was like, nah. I ain't even
Cool.
talking.
If that person sees this, I'm on.
Yeah, cut that chatter.
But even with so for your situation right now, as far as the entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
And you not really having time right now to seek that wife and stuff as you want because you're so focused on your end goal.
Yeah.
How do you manage being able to what does she have to bring to the not even bring to the table because we know we're going to have a big conversation about I don't need to bring that to the table. I'm not hearing that, right? So I'm going to say, what do you look for as far as you being in a position that you have a great business going, you're going back to school for medical? What are you looking for?
I have no expectations with them as long as they make me happy.
Ooh.
Right?
That's it. Happiness is number one.
It's legitimate.
Hey, that's great. That's great.
When we were talking before about in life, right, like man or woman, your partner who you deem for the rest of your life is a super important choice. So there should be no expectation of you should be you should have a good job.
Right.
You should have a decent job where you're both able to support because money. People will say money doesn't buy happiness, and I swear people are probably going to get me for that.
They're lying.
But,
Chatting.
They're lying. They're
Chatting.
chatting. Big chatting.
especially
Money gonna buy me a therapist.
Maybe have standards and not expectations.
Yeah.
Right? Like you
Standards
said,
and
a decent job, whatever, but you don't have to talk like this and move like this. Like if you make me happy and you
That's
have
all
my
that
best
matters.
interests at heart and want to grow and get this money and get through life together, that's what really truly matters at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, that's all that matters.
That's
I
just
put
like
in
having
effort,
a type.
you put in
When
effort,
people
it's
ask
cool.
what your type is, I don't have a type.
Yeah.
If I think you're attractive,
I'm gonna chase you.
And people might look at me crazy because I say this. I got to say it.
I don't got no type.
I say 180, she not a lady.
Yeah.
200, we can't have no fun, and 210, count your boy in. And it's not because of the simple fact that's what I prefer. It's just the type that that's my type. You dig what I'm saying? That's my type. But
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
100%. 180, no lady. 200, can't have no fun. And 210, count your boy in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like it's but I also feel like that's me growing to the point of seeing I've seen so many women like in that caliber type of, you feel me? Huh? Shut up. I've seen I see so many women in that caliber, you feel me? And especially this, you feel me? I'm not trying to compare the woman to my mom, but my mom was a very hard worker. You know what I'm saying? She worked 3 jobs. On top of that, she went to school with 5 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Are your numbers talking about weight? Or are you talking about dough?
Wait.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was confused.
You thought you needed to be making 300.
Where's the come from?
Yeah, nah, it's not. Nah, I'm talking about the weight size, but like I said, it's because it's the fact I've seen hard-working women at that, between those calibers.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So to me, it's like it's natural for me to naturally.
I ain't discriminating.
I'm not discriminating.
You could have, like I said, you could have one limb, but if I think you're attractive, that's damn it, I think you're attractive.
Hey, Pops, you gonna see this? My dad be getting on my ass because I'll be like he be seeing some of the. I be having. They're not huge, but they're not small. They're not small. I'm not gonna lie. And he'll look and he'll see because he feels as if I can do so much better. But it's not.
That's the thing, and that's the thing too. And at the end of the day, you're the one living your life.
Yeah,
you're the one making these grown man moves.
Flat out. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Mind your business.
If it's between me, they got some gushy cushion.
And you know you're gonna get fed.
And I know I'm gonna get fed. Home cooked meals, all that. You feel me? But that's like I said, it's my preference. But as far as
dinner plate with fucking 2 entrees, 3 sides,
2 and an appetizer,
dessert.
and dessert. You feel me? Give me the chocolate milkshake out the refrigerator.
Homemade.
Give me homemade. But you feel me? Oh shit, let's do that. But let's go. I want to jump to the conversation real fast if you don't mind.
I won't peel that.
What, this? Yeah, I know, I saw it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
It starts smoking ink.
Shut up, dick. But I want to jump to the conversation real quick as far as entrepreneurship. Talking about a little bit of entrepreneurship. And Nico, you feel me? You're the one here that, you feel me? Me and Keith kind of, I don't know if it's you, Keith, but I kind of look up to as far as the entrepreneurship.
Oh, dude, whenever I first came to Cheesecake, I just seeing his business from where it was to what it is now, that's been awesome. He gave me the little thing for my dog, the little collar, and I was like, oh, what is this? He's like, that's my brand, bro.
Yeah, bro, I heard, that's when I found out about it. I heard about somebody, he was telling people you can order here.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you got a business?
Yeah, and
he's like, yeah, bro. But ever since then, though, I found out.
Inspiration. Watching his whole journey, him deciding to go back to school, I got there at the right time to see it all unfolding. I feel like so it's been dope watching you, brother. That's been you've also been an inspiration too.
It's fucking crazy. At the end of the day, but
y'all see, he snapped when he he's been around us.
There was this girl at Cheesecake Factory, Kayla. Did I tell you about this?
Uh-uh.
So I went to go dap Kayla. She's like, why do you snap at the end of it? She said, I don't know. Is that an Ohio thing? She's like, nah, that means you've been hanging around too many Caucasians.
Oh, God.
I was like,
oh, God. Kayla gonna tell you about it, too. Kayla, you gonna talk about that for sure. If it's known, if you dap somebody up wrong, or if I do something she'll be like, that's that white shit.
She'll say she's the whitest one out of us. She is the whitest one out of us.
You feel me? She white though. You feel me? But
I fuck with Caucasians.
I do too. Hey, that's a conversation I would like to have too.
I don't got no telling.
I feel like
that bitch is the only
thing that I like. No, listen. I'm telling y'all. I feel like I don't know. As a black person, you feel me? I rock with Caucasians, but I also was raised by you feel me? Certain Caucasians and stuff. And your family, like you said, is mixed. So but I also feel like, bro, they know how to fucking have a party.
Yeah,
they know how to have fun.
They don't care about the appearance.
Bro,
they don't care about looking cool.
They don't care about the Gucci. They don't care about none of that. But some of them do. But a lot of them, they feel in the bed before they go outside.
That's what I'm saying.
Dirty.
You
know what I'm saying? Dirty as hell. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all on some OC shit.
Yeah. And it's turning up to the white music.
Yeah.
If it's
first off, 2010s are pop.
Come on. We all watch Hannah Montana.
Cooler than me.
We all watch Hannah Montana.
I can write you a song to make you fall in love. Yeah, oh God, man. Come on,
cut it out.
But as far as like I said, I want to jump to your entrepreneurship, bro. How hard was it for you to be able to go through certain stuff? Yeah, you feel me? We talked about it last video, but we ain't get to talk about it this week. How was it,
bro? I mean, the start of that business was wild. A lot of people don't understand what you really need to do to start a business and want it to be successful, because a lot of the belief is you start a business, then you make a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
So I remember trying to like be able to get as much liquid as possible, so money that you could like transfer into something to be able to, you know.
Yeah.
And dude, I was just really lucky at the point where the restaurant I was working at was just allowing me to work so much overtime. And at one point, they were paying me an hourly rate, so I was able to liquidate a lot quicker. But I had to hustle more. I think I was working about like 80 hours a week, and then you throw on top of the business. I mean, I think I had like.
Hold on.
That, hey, he said that.
Hold
He
on.
said that.
You just said. Now I want y'all to listen. To all y'all that feel like it's gonna happen overnight, bro. He just said he worked 80 hours a week on top of the business. You dig what I'm saying?
Not even counting lights.
Not even count. We're not even counting.
Sleep. You're not sleeping. You're taking naps.
You're taking naps. You're
Taking naps.
wake up. I gotta get up. 5 a.m. I'm up. You feel me? How was that on your mental though? You feel me? What was the mental aspect of that? And how was you strong enough to overcome, you know, that thought process of, damn, I can't do this or this and third? How were you able to do that?
It was tough, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, 2020, I went through something, and like I think it definitely made me stronger. So when I was doing the stuff in 2021, I was like, this is cake.
Yeah.
Right? So you just got to be able to prioritize what you want. And like that's what it comes with entrepreneurship. And I think I was listening to something about Elon Musk.
First off, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Musk.
Yeah,
He's been doing things.
I'm a fan. And I feel like he might become one of those ones.
He is already one.
He's already one of those ones, but I'm talking
He's
like,
trying to buy Ford. He's trying to buy McDonald's.
Bro.
Yeah. He's trying to make some moves.
bro.
It's going to be Elon Musk world.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's already got fucking eggs.
He owns like fucking half of the solar system, solar
It's
panels.
going
out
to
there
be
right
an
now.
Elon Musk world here
Yeah.
soon.
Bro, he's insane, bro.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Hopefully he ends up being a good guy.
Yeah, bingo. That's the
Yeah.
one. That's the one that I'm. So far, so
I guarantee you
good.
he
So
could
far, so
fucking-
good.
He could do something.
Buddy,
In content.
all these electric,
Yeah.
if he wanted to do some damage, even on the low
He
scale,
could fix.
he got enough money to make it happen.
Yeah.
He could fix a lot.
But
What about Joe Rogan though? I'm a fan of Joe
I'm
Rogan
a big
too.
Joe Rogan fan.
But, like-
I love Joe Rogan.
I'm curious to like where people puts him at, because if you listen to anybody on like ESPN, a lot of people on ESPN and all this, it's always Joe Rogan said, Joe Rogan said,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan said. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing phenomenal interviews with Donald
Everybody.
Trump.
Everybody.
Theo. First off,
Everybody.
we just watched the video with Theo sniffing
Theo's
salt,
my
bro.
host.
Smelling salt?
Smelling salt?
Oh,
Did you watch
he said,
that?
hey.
Oh,
He said,
my
let me get that
goodness.
shit. He said, let me get that again. he said, I just think I saw the one the Heisman. I was like, whoa, you got it.
Hey, shout out Theo, man.
Hey.
Shout out Theo,
Hey,
man.
he's hey.
That's funny
a
because
funny-
me and
that's
him
a
were
funny
just
guy.
talking about. We were talking about it, and I'm like, bro, like, because he sent me the video. Did you send me the video?
Yeah, he sent you
And
the
I'm
video.
looking at it, I'm like, yeah, we're going to talk about this.
Theo's a funny guy,
the one.
man.
But as far as like him, like Theo and them, where do we put and Elon Musk, right? As far as the entertainment business, but not all this only entertainment, but be involved in so many like businesses. Where do we put Joe Rogan? Where would you guys put Joe Rogan? Like as far as your
I put him a little below.
little below Elon?
I would
I
too,
mean,
but
Elon
Joe
Musk is
Rogan
trying
got
to
a lot of
Disney.
influence.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Disney owns. No one really realizes this, but like Disney owns a lot. They
Yeah.
are a huge conglomerate. Like, they,
BlackRock too, though.
Yeah.
Man, that's
BlackRock's
scary.
taking over everything.
That's
Real
scary.
estate,
That's debilitating. The schooling,
the schooling.
It's crazy.
so I want us to sit down and shut up and learn how to be workers, man. 95.
That's insane to me, bro.
That's what it is.
But then you have kids like Jake Paul who are out here,
Made a
made a
bold
name,
decision.
dropped out of
Bold
school,
decision.
left Ohio,
And
went
it's
to LA.
That's why it gives us our generation hope. Like
Yeah.
we're seeing, you don't have to listen to what they tell you is the blueprint to be successful. Like you can
100%.
you can take chances and go with what you love and
Right.
actually make that into something. Like there's you look at the YouTube golfers. They're doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
Riding
but
around on
loving
a
it,
golf cart,
loving life.
golfing, no matter how ass they may be.
Yeah.
But people, it's like relatable. And
Making
people want
money,
to see
yeah.
people want to see relatable stuff.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like nuts, dude. Like when I was in high school, like we didn't have. I mean, Instagram may have just started when I was
Yeah.
in high school, but like now these kids are introduced into like Instagram, X, Snapchat, where like they have these influencers that have the experience to show these kids that oh wow, you could actually do this,
Yeah.
and you don't need to spend $20,000-$30,000 a year at a 4-year university to make money.
Exactly. And now it's
Right.
about investing and finding yourself, what makes
Yeah.
you different from other people.
Yeah.
Now you can actually be your true self.
You can be your
and
true self.
Be rewarded and not be, hey, sit down like, hey.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what has a lot of college kids in a chokehold. Because as you're going to school, right, and this is, I'm speaking from experience. As I'm going to school, I'm doing a thing that I feel like I love, but I can also make a change in the world in, right? Economics. You see people doing the thing that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I know I always could do that, bro, but it's just a simple fact. We've always been taught, go to school, get an education, you feel me? And you're brown skinned too, so us being minorities, you feel me? Like, it kind of sucks, but for us to do anything as far as like that type of thing, and to get any type of business world and the corporate type of world, we have to have a degree of it. Like brown, like it's not like that for a lot of cultures, you feel me? Well, for majority of one culture, right? But for us, I feel like that's very big on us. And so, like, I ask you, I say that to say this, like, when it's time, right? And you guys have kids. Yeah. What's the one thing that you want to press upon them?
Just to be happy.
That absolutely, and two, like, whether even if it's like out of high school, like take a gap year if you want to take a gap year. Don't feel like you need to go and feel like this
you gotta grow up so
pressure
fast,
to grow up so fast. Because those years we don't get back. Yeah, and we're gonna be paying and working for the rest of our lives. Granted, we get blessed. Yeah. So take that time to be a kid. That's what I'm gonna tell them. Because
and I thought about that too. You feel me? But I'm thinking like. I want to preach that upon them, bro, but I also want to preach upon them, like, do something.
Do something. Exactly.
If that's you getting experience, if that's you trying to build, but I also
finding a trade, finding a hobby.
Do something that you feel me, I can feel like, okay, even though you took that gap year, you know, or you took a year or so, you feel me, I still see you making effort out here.
Because time is the most valuable thing that we have. At the end of the day, more than money, whatever, time. You're not rewinding it. So
I just think you got to go out and do something.
Just experience, live life.
Yeah, you got to go get experience.
But you got to be around different people. So
absolutely.
You can't, like, for me, like,
but you have to have interactions.
You got to have interactions. A lot of my homies, you know, we're stuck around our culture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, when I go out to like a group of people that's not our culture, because as you guys can see, we all know we can communicate. And I know you out of all people like understand that.
Absolutely.
Being able to communicate with different type of races and being black, you feel me? Yeah. A lot of people don't.
They don't have that ability. They don't have that honestly an ability.
Yeah. So as far as like you understanding that, how beneficial is it for us to, you know, put into our kids like, hey, I don't care what you do. Get out here and meet new people. Yeah. Network as much as possible.
You got it.
Networking is the number one. For me, networking has been huge. So for opportunities that I have lined up, but I would have never done that if I didn't go out and start talking. And that's the thing, like, everybody's always in their own head, like this nervousness, anxiety to say something or walk up to a group of people. At the same time, if the roles were reversed, they'd be the same way.
Yeah.
So take that little leap, and you never know. Yeah, it could change your life. It could change your life.
A hike can go so far in life.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
That's what it is.
And a lot of my homies, not my homies, but a lot of people around me, you know, they see it and they feel as if it's an Uncle Sam or this and that. No, I'm sorry, I'm trying to set myself and my family up for the future that I envision.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like that's something that we gotta, you know, stress, because, you know, they're gonna get to, like I said, times is changing.
Yeah,
you feel me? So hopefully by the time we have kids, and by the time we have kids coming to high school, college, the universe has spoken to a lot of people and it's like, we're one. You know what I'm saying? Because I've never been one to see color though. You know what I'm saying? But I also say that because I don't want to see color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see color.
See, my thing is, like, I'm gonna see color. I'm gonna acknowledge you for who you are, but I'm gonna accept you as if you're one of me. Like, I'm gonna recognize that, hey, maybe you have some different mindsets or different beliefs or whatever. You're growing a little different, but at the end of the day, if you're a good person, I'm rocking with you.
You're a good person.
If you're a good person,
with you.
And you can take it up with God or with whoever you believe in, but like, that's my motto.
I got some country boys out here that I be like, bro, like,
hey,
like,
who'll ride or die for you?
Bro,
who'll ride or die for
they
you?
will ride through, run through a wall for you.
You can't judge.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's mind blowing because, like, not enough people are here or see enough to be like, okay, well, I see it like that, but I still gotta be cautious because we're different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of
or how I might be looked by this group of people because I'm kicking it with them, and it's like, if you want to limit yourself to that, hey, that's right. If you want to limit yourself to that belief, go ahead, because you're showing me what type of person you are.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna grow like how I'm gonna grow.
Yeah,
You're
flat
not
out.
gonna gain the knowledge, experience, the friendships, all this that I'm getting because you want to be stuck in your narrow-minded, stubborn way.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because we're starting to see that now, but I love that about where the world is coming.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I wasn't the only person that agreed with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I see you relate on a level where he been through that. You know what I'm saying? He knows how.
For
you
sure.
feel me? Well, this group will look at him, or this group.
Yeah.
Will look at him. So I just want to say, like, whoever watching this podcast right now, and you feel as if you're going through something like that, bro, you're not the only one. You feel me? Just keep thugging it, though, and also, you know, I influence you to try to get your people out of their comfort zone.
Yep.
I think that's like what restricts everyone.
And speak up
Yeah,
too.
like,
Speak up
being
too. If you
comfortable
feel
is
some
so
type of
big.
way,
Mhm.
that's big.
Mhm.
Like I'm sure everybody's
Real.
been in a position to where maybe whether it's somebody getting picked on or something's going one way, somebody's speaking about something, and you feel strongly against it, or you know it's not right, but you're afraid of what being kicked out of the group,
Yeah.
or you're being afraid of being clowned.
Right.
So speak up. Like at the end of the day,
You know, I want to say something to you, right? And
What's
I'm
up?
gonna say it, because I loved it. I've never I give credit when credit is due, right?
Yeah.
There was a situation. I'm not gonna speak about the situation, but you approached the situation as if I don't like it, I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what you stood on.
That's what it is.
But during that interaction we had, right?
Yeah.
I realized, like, I fuck with him even harder.
Yeah.
He might not mess with me right now,
Right.
but I mess with him even harder
sure.
because you stood on what you stood.
And that's all it comes
You know
down
what I'm
to.
saying?
Whether, yeah, absolutely. That's all it comes down to. Whether, and if you're going to be stuck in your beliefs, stand on them. But at the same time, you got to think a little deeper.
Yeah.
Like, be able to open your mind and be able to see maybe my way of thinking is all right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stand on mine.
I never told you that. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel me, there was a weird period of time.
Yeah.
And we both committed. You
Right.
feel me?
For sure.
But like to me, like I admire that because
Yeah.
I'm that type of guy. You
Right.
feel me? I do that with bosses.
Yeah.
I do that with this and the third, like parents and all.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I like
Not
it
at
in
all.
your face.
Because
know
who
what
does
I'm
that
saying?
benefit at the end of the day?
Exactly.
And
It
what-
don't. And I just wanted to, because I give credit. I give credit when credit's due. So I just want to say I credit that pump up. Besides that, I know we're about to wrap this up,
Yeah.
but let's talk about the Jake Paul. and
Real
Mike
quick.
Tyson.
Real quick hitter.
Jake
We got
Paul
it
and
in a
Mike
couple
Tyson.
hours.
We got it coming up in a couple hours. Nico went inside real fast, but Keith, I know this is something that you fight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, I don't fight.
You don't,
I don't fight.
But
I
you're
train.
getting it,
I
you're
train.
training,
I
you feel me?
train.
I'm training for boxing.
I train. I don't fight.
Us training.
Shout out
bro.
to Josh Pereira.
Shout out
to
Josh.
our real fighters.
Real fighters out here. you feel me?
Inspiration, but I'm only a shadow. So.
But what do you think the outcome is for tonight?
The outcome, pardon me. Outcome for the night, though. I think real deal spiel. It's either a Mike Tyson knockout or Jake wins it in decision or knocks him out. I don't
There's
know.
no way.
There's no way decision wins by Tyson or Tyson wins by decision. And I don't think he makes it out of the fourth round, to be honest. So I think it's a knockout. That's my final call.
Knockout who?
Knockout by fourth round. I got Jake Paul. I'm sorry. I want to see
think
Mike
that-
win. I want to see Mike win. I want to see Mike win.
You think Jake Paul knocks Iron Mike out?
Listen. He's 60, bro. He just had a heart. He just had complications.
You know what my
He's in the
grandpa was
hospital.
doing at 60?
I
He was
believe
out.
it.
He's a Vietnam
I believe
veteran. He
you.
was out there soaring up in the yard.
30.
They don't care about none of that.
30. But it's I don't know, man. The hospital thing scared me.
I got Tyson.
The hospital. Huh?
I got Tyson.
I got Tyson.
2 months ago.
I got Tyson at 6.
Tyson in 6.
I think.
Tyson's
I'ma have to
known
spin
for
the
not
back
having
a little
good
bit.
conditioning.
Yeah, you're right. I got Tyson at 3. I feel like Tyson gets to the point where he goes in there and he sees red.
I hope so.
I think he goes in there and he sees red. I told him we're about to wrap it up, but you know, we wanted to talk about the Mike Tyson, the last and the Jake Paul fight. I don't know though. The whole contract thing makes me nervous.
Yeah.
The contract, because Jake's a freaking phenomenal
Don't say
marketing,
fighter. Oh.
marketing genius.
Yeah, he's a really good marketing genius.
You know,
He's
but
made his way for marketing. Him and his brother are really good at what they do.
they are, and they even got blackballed.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. They got blackballed, still managed to make it out in LA. You got blackballed in LA. It wasn't in Ohio. It was in LA.
He's out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm interested. but we will, only time can tell tonight. Am I correct?
Yeah, 100%.
But with that being said, y'all, we gonna wrap it up. I'm waiting to Keith get in here real quick. You feel me? We gonna wrap
Ron's
it up.
in there pondering, bro.
Where you pondering?
I can't see Mike go out like that. I gotta change my side, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's going on?
Look. I've heard some takes, bro.
Y'all wanna put like a little friendly bet on
Let's
it?
do something.
All right, so you got
I'm
Mike. Oh, you got
I'm gonna
Mike.
stick with my side.
You gonna stick with your
I'm
side?
gonna stick with Jake. I'm gonna go
Loser,
with Jake
right?
just for the sake of it.
So loser has 20 on-call push-ups.
All right. Hey, let's
So
take it 100.
20.
50.
50.
We can do 50. But 50, but on-call push-ups is like
Anytime.
10 here, 10 here.
Yeah.
Whenever you
Yeah.
need, like, let me get 5 real quick.
We be out at the
Always
bar.
come.
Out at the bar.
You
Yeah.
feel me? And if you lose count of your number, count of your number. Because I'm going to be making up numbers in my head. Like, I just did 25 the other night. I only did 5, but I did 25. I'm like, but like I said, y'all.
Imagine doing it when you're served at the table. Yo, I need you to do 20 right now.
If you're at a table, it has to be Josh can't be there.
No. It gotta be like Rick.
It gotta be Rick and and
Rick's still
and
gonna
you
write
can
us up.
only say let me get 2, like if it's at a table.
Yeah,
like let me get 2.
two.
Hey,
Like, let me
nothing
get
said
to
cheesecake,
it.
stay tuned.
Stay
I
You
got
feel me?
it.
Cheesecake, stay tuned. Like I said, y'all, this is the Real World Unscripted, man. I'm here with Nico, my man Marquise, man. I appreciate y'all hopping on here, man. It was a fun one, man.
That's
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? So I appreciate. Hopefully, I can hang on here again.
Yeah,
Does that sound good?
That is no.
Man, stay tuned, man. Episodes every Monday. Like I said, Real World Unscripted. I said unscripted. Real.
For forever.
They talking shit. The Real World Unscripted, y'all. We out.